What's this? A letter for me.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports Through the Mail Thursdays. Today I'm going to share with you 3 returns that I recently got back in the mail. So let's just jump right into this. And the first one is returned from Tennessee. And it is from New York Mets pitcher Doug Simons on 1, 2, 3 on the Rising Star card, and a 4th, 92 Donners. So let me tell you about Doug Simons and his career in baseball. Simons, a California native, attended high school in California, and was actually drafted twice. He was drafted in 1987 out of Pepperdine University by the Los Angeles Dodgers. He chose not to sign with the Dodgers and returned another year, where the Minnesota Twins drafted him in the 9th round of the following year's draft in 1988. Well, he would be assigned to the Twins minor league affiliate, and he would put up some pretty respectable numbers as a starter for the Twins. And after a successful season in 1990 with the Twins organization, where he won 15 games, he was selected in the Rule 5 draft by the New York Mets at the Major League phase. Well, with this, the Mets placed him on their Major League roster, not as a starter. He did start 1 game, but more as a reliever. He appeared in 42 games that year for the Mets as a reliever out of their bullpen. Well, after the 91 season ended, right before 1992 season began, he was traded to the Montreal Expos. Well, he had a pretty poor season with Montreal up at the majors, where he appeared in just 7 games, but his ERA ballooned above 20 that season, and he was delegated mainly to the minor leagues in AAA for the Expos, where he would post an 11-4 record, starting 14 games that year. Well, unfortunately, this would be his last tenure in the major leagues with the Expos. He would follow up the 93 season with the Expos AAA affiliate, and then would sign with the Kansas City Royals in the strike-shortened 1994 season, where he would appear in just 17 games for their AAA affiliate. Well, after 1995, he didn't play at all, and he came back in 1996, and he posted a 11-11 record for the Houston Astros AA and AAA affiliates. Well, after his time with the Astros, he actually would go play in the Italian Baseball League in 1997. Well, upon his return to the United States in 1998, he would become a coach for the Mets minor league organizations, the Pittsfield Mets and the Capital City Bombers through 2001. After the 2001 season, he would then become a scout for the Texas Rangers, and in 2005, after his time at the Rangers, he would become a head baseball coach at a small college called Covenant College and coach their baseball team. But I'm very happy to add Mr. Simons to the collection. I'd never gotten him before. I've had these cards laying around for a long time, so I thought I'd stick them in the mail and ask him to sign them, and he did. So very happy to get those. He inscribed each one with a different Bible verse, which is pretty cool. So moving on to the next one. Alright, so this next one is returned from former Texas Ranger Jack Daugherty on 1, 2, a 3rd 90 Donners, and a 4th 91 Bowman. Daugherty grew up in California and played his high school baseball in San Diego. He played for the University of Arizona collegiately and was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Oakland A's in 1982. After only a couple seasons, Daugherty was released by the A's in 1984, and he played in the independent league, the Helena Gold Sox of the Pioneer Baseball League. After that time, he would sign with the Montreal Expos, and Daugherty made his major league debut in 1987 as a first baseman with the Expos. After spending the entire 1988 season in the minors batting .285 for the Indians, he was then sent to the Texas Rangers to complete a trade as a player to be named later for Tom O'Malley. In 1989, he was used as a pinch hitter, backup first baseman, left fielder, and occasional DH for the Rangers. He He posted solid hitting numbers, batting .302 that year over 58 games. Daugherty's best season was 1990, as he appeared in a career-high 125 games, hit 6 home runs, drove in 47, batted .300. He was the first Ranger to hit .300 with 100 or more at-bats in back-to-back seasons since Al Oliver did it. Injuries limited Daugherty's 91 season to only 58 games, for which he posted just a .194 batting average. Given a second opportunity in 1992, Daugherty batted just .205 over 59 games. The Rangers then released Daugherty after the 1992 season. Daugherty signed with the Houston Astros as a free agent on January 5, 1993. He was assigned to their AAA affiliate, where he responded hitting .390 over 42 games with their AAA affiliate. Despite batting nearly .400, he never found very little time with the Major League club because he was blocked by Jeff Bagwell at first. So after batting .390, he only had 4 games in Houston. With no room for him, on July 12th, the Astros traded him to the Cincinnati Reds. With the Reds, he did get a chance to play, and he appeared in 46 games, just batting .220 for them. The Reds let him go after that season in 1993, and he signed with the Rockies in 1994, but he was cut and did not make the Major League roster. He would then bounce around between the Toronto Blue Jays and San Francisco Giants farm systems over the next few years, but then in 1996 he would go overseas and play in the Japanese Professional Baseball League for just 19 games. It doesn't show anything after, what he did after his time in Japan. I would assume he came back to the United States at that point, but he did not play professionally at that level. But I'm very happy to add Mr. Daugherty to my collection. I hadn't gotten him before, so add a few more from the 90s to my collection. All right, this final one is posted marked from California, and it actually is Rich Amaral, and I got one for my 92 Donruss the Rookie set. I actually had this team set with him featured in it, and I also had this 92 Pinnacle and also another minor league card of him with the Seattle Mariners organization. So Rich Amaral, a California native, attended high school in California and also attended UCLA and played college baseball for the Bruins. He was selected in the Cubs in the second round of the 1983 draft. He never made it up to the majors with the Cubs, and Amaral was claimed by the Chicago White Sox in the 1988 Rule 5. After becoming a free agent after the 1990 season, he signed then with the Seattle Mariners organization and made his major league debut on May 27, 1991 for the Mariners. Amaral played with the Mariners through the 1998 season as a utility fill-in type of player, and then would sign as a free agent with the Baltimore Orioles in 1998 for the 99 season. He would spend basically a year and a half with the Orioles organization before they released him in the July part of the 2000 season, and then he signed with the Atlanta Braves after his release from the Orioles. Amaral played just 7 games for the AAA affiliate of the Richmond Braves before he became a free agent after the season. In his 10-year career, Amaral was a .276 hitter with 493 career hits. A very versatile player, Amaral played at least 40 games in the major leagues at every position except catcher and pitcher. After his playing career, Amaral was a base running instructor in spring training for the Mariners. His son, Bo, actually played professionally as well and also played at UCLA just as Rich had. And I'm not sure if Bo is still playing or not, but I actually did meet him a couple years ago. But overall, he was kind of the utility man, for the Mariners and hung around, because he basically could play almost every position. So very happy to add a couple more, a team set that I have, and also this 92 Donruss the Rookies autograph. Very happy to add Mr. Daugherty as well to the collection. And again, very happy to add Mr. Doug Simons, to the collection as well. I know none of these names are very, very huge names, but I wanted to share them with you because these are kind of considered junk ball era cards, so all of them are very easy to obtain. So if you happen to have some commons laying around from the late 80s to early 90s, you know, you definitely might have cards of some of these guys. So thanks for watching another episode, and as always, happy collecting.